Uniqo.
Yo, 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 yo.
I need that Philip Banks gangster. My boy said, "He like, what you need from me? I need that Philip Banks gangster."
Man, we got a lot to unpack on this one. Let's get it in.
We do. Of course, we are joined with the one, the only Uniqo Williams. How you doing today, my guy?
I'm good. I'm good. Monray, how you doing out there?
Greetings, everybody. You know it's your boy Nostradamus because I'm out here predicting everything on this show again.
I
Going
hate
back to
that
tell man,
shit.
what's up with it, man? Hey, don't be mad. Don't be mad because I know what I'm talking about, man. Don't be mad.
Monte got all the other reviewers looking like this at the door, like, how that nigga do that?
Man, man, are we a minute in yet? Can I drop a F-bomb yet?
Oh
Shout
my
out,
god.
by the way, shout out to Jazz. We're gonna talk about him in a minute. Let's get this show started.
Oh.
Listen, the show got to get started. Of course, we got to talk about the star of the show, Jabari, which he put on an amazing performance. And I'm going to hand it off to my boy, Monray. Monray, tell us about that young, fresh prince.
Oh my God. Don't make me melt again. Oh my God.
Man. Oh, I'm gonna get
Damn.
on that. I'm gonna get on that. Don't worry. I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get on that.
Oh,
We got all that.
oh. That girl Jackie. I don't want nobody else in this world.
Oh wow.
Never have, actually.
He's a traitor for power already. That's crazy.
Man, you full of shit.
Monray, tell us about Will.
What's up, Monray? What happened? What's up with the star of the show?
Like, Will gets this is another week of props up until like a couple of moments. He gets his props. You know, he decided, he was talking to Uncle Phil, they shared their notes, they did all of that kind of stuff. And, he tried to quote unquote save all his homeboys on Zenith. He's like, bro, y'all all know the truth, man. But they all was like, bro, this is all we got, man. Like, what you want us to do? Everybody ain't got, rich parents or uncles or whatever, high-rise mansions and stuff to go back to, bro. This is all we got, bro. So I'm like, even if he doing that, like, we win-win. Like, it is what it is, bro. So, he couldn't save them. No, he peeped out Carlton on that BS from the beginning. My man peeped out. He even said, like, bro, you on that stuff, bro? Like, bro, you hanging out with Connor again? Like, bro, you going back. You going backwards, man. And even though him and Carlton ain't even on good terms, he's like, bro, like what's going on, man? This ain't you. And Carlton went down the deep end, bro. My man done went all the way back. I said, I'm like, my man, I said it, but I ain't think he would go all the way back. My man went all the way back. So now we're like, man, like it is what it is with that. Tried to get Lisa to understand she's still on that stuff. She's still whipped, just for whatever reason. But Will, I give him, man, all the props in the world. I give him all the props in the world because he tried. He tried to be a good dude. He was like, look, Jackie, we need to talk. I need to get your side of the story. So, just come chill, come meet with me and my boy Jazz. It'd be a spot. We by ourselves. We just need to talk and just get this out. And he even started out, he's like, look, I ain't even bring you in here for all that. But shout out to Zelmay, because he said it in the beginning of the season. She a demon. She a demon. She a demon because she freaking knew it. She knew it from the beginning. She was like, look, we here alone. Every other time it's always been a distraction. You know you ain't bring me here for this. And my man tried. He tried to be a good dude. He really did. But as y'all can see on this screen, she gave him that look that melts every dude and all of his resistances, and my man folded like a lawn chair. And it's like, bro, I can't even blame him. I can't blame him. Anytime you get that look and just the moment and everything is right, I mean, he folded. Like, he was like, bro, I ain't even bring you here for all this. She's like, come on, man. He's like, well, I ain't gonna fight that hard. My man folded. He folded. And then after that, he had the wool pulled over his eyes. She was like, yeah, I knew Doc was after y'all. I even knew that Doc was targeting your uncle from the beginning. I knew all that. It's like, I didn't even think Jackie knew that much. I thought she was just being something to get Will caught. She was like, no, I knew that he was after your uncle. So she knew everything of what Doc was after, at least. Maybe not the reason why. And it's just like, dang. So now he ain't got his cousin. He ain't got his friend. He ain't got his girl. My man in the dog play. He's like, he ain't got Doc. He was like, I thought Doc was gonna be that role model, that guy. I ain't got my dad. I ain't got nothing. He's like, right now, man, I'm just here, man. I'm in this dark place. He's like, man, he had to shed a tear a little bit, man. He's just like, I don't even know what to do right there at this point. I'm just nobody is the right example for me. Everybody that betrayed me. Everybody out there looking for themselves. Everybody out doing their own thing, getting for them. Maybe I need to be like them. Maybe I need to go out there and just get me for me and not worry about what everybody else do. That's really what Will is right now. So I give him props. He tried to be the good dude because started out this whole season, he's been on his own thing, but then he came around towards the second half. But by the time he came around, everybody else is on their selfish thing. So now he's just like, what I do now, man? I just need to be out here for me. So he still folded though. Like, come on, Will. You folded. You folded. You folded, man. All it took was a couple of sentences and one kiss, and you folded like freaking the end of the family reunion, and we putting up the stuff. Like, you folded, man. You folded like a sheet of paper when she put a little pressure, bro. Just a little sheet of paper. I can't blame you though. Dang.
Shit, demon.
If I may interject, please, I want to say this. He got the post nut clarity though. Okay? he got right down to business. Now, in that moment, he handled his. In that moment, it may have appeared that he folded, but sometimes you just gotta dig him down real good to get what you need. And he got the wife beater on. He looked like he drinking electrolyte water or coconut water or something. He got right back to business. So we gotta give it up to Will for that. He got right.
He got the big suit on with the white beaters.
Who not folding on that? Who not folding? I'm folding, but
look, he bit the lip, Joe. He bit the lip.
Man, bro, man, that's my favorite move. And so he got it. And but he got right
he
back
wasn't
to
even
it. A lot of
after it
brothers
at that
like,
point though, man.
a lot of brothers won't get back to it at that point. They gonna, man, what you doing tomorrow, bang? What you? Oh, I miss you so much. Oh, I care about you so much. No, Will got right back to business. So I gotta give him props on that. He got right back to business and had her and like my boy Eric May say, had her ass removed. Yeah, you should. I think I should go. Yeah, I should. So that's my interjection on the Will. Yeah, you should. It was bad, man. Jackie about to be messed up on this one. She might be the crazy girl, man. She might get drunk and start cutting. He got the big Escalade now.
Oh
big
Lord.
Lexus out there. That's gonna be on 4 flats.
Man, look.
Next season they gonna be in the same class like Power. They just gonna be in the same class. Heard Carlton, Will.
Like, I really don't know. I don't know what Will does at this point. To be honest with you, I don't know what he do.
When you end the season with that shot, he killed this episode though. Jabari did his thing.
Yeah, he did. That part where
he gave Doc. I get
the speech he gave Doc, and also when he went through Carlton shit, which you'll get to that later. But when he went to Carlton shit, like he just dropped it all right then and there. Like, nah, something ain't right. You my cousin first though.
Yeah. Shout out to him for listen, Drew. If it's Drew or Carlton, I'm always picking my cousin family first, but I don't really with him right now. So it was a lot of good.
I don't like that bald fade that Drew got with the dark ass eyebrows, man. I ain't feeling that. Something ain't right.
Now, Uniqo, tell us about what's going on with Uncle Phil and the family.
The old piece, Uncle Phil's old piece. She done tried to come and make I don't know, redemption, whatever you want to call it. She didn't try to make up with Aunt Viv, and she pulled up, and they made good, and that was cool. They had their conversation, and it seemed like that's going in the right direction. And shoot, Phil talked to his wife, and his wife was like, you know what, we gonna see where that's going. But we'll get on Aunt Viv a little bit later. But she said, she was like, what's best for you? That all the people at the law firm, they like, nah, we ready to sell this joint. We ready to sell this. We need this equity, but some people gonna get cut Uncle Phil went and did the right thing and handled his business. He got right with his people. He got right with his wife. Everything seems to be all in order for Uncle Phil. He said, "You know what, homie, I got you a new deal. We're gonna take you in, ain't nobody gonna get laid off." And bruh, why you leaning on me? You mad at me like that? That's how Cleveland felt when LeBron left. They was like, man, no, man, we don't rock with you like that. But as soon as you come back and you do right by us and bring us a championship, oh, okay, it's all good. It's all good. I put it on my back. That back ended up being Kevin Love. But anyway, everything's cool. But you know, Aunt Viv had to have a talk with Carlton, Connor, and Connor's mom. They needed to know what happened that night. Aunt Viv was Aunt Vivian, just seeing the best in folk. And I'm sure Zell May, he's gonna speak on that. But Aunt Viv, I don't know if I couldn't tell if she was going for it or not. What y'all think, fellas?
I think she would. I kind of go over in my section because I think it got to deal with Carlton and trust, but I think she did.
Okay, Aunt Viv, she listens to the bullshit. It is what it is. Let's get back to Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil, cool. Takes the job. He's straight. I'm here for it. That's what you're supposed to do. Do what's best for you. I'm glad. I love that moment between him and Aunt Viv. They said, let's both do what we need to do for ourselves at this point. You ain't gotta do nothing but worry about Ashley, and Ashley ain't doing nothing but running around. She can go stay with what's that girl name is? Carlton girlfriend. Anyway, can not Carlton, what's that boy name? Jazz girlfriend. I'm sorry, I can't think of her name right now. That's what we do to Jezebels right now, except for Jackie. We not letting her go quite yet. But at any rate, hey, cool. Everything's happening. Zelmay said, I mean not Zelmay, but Monray said what he said about Will and confronting old boy. Well, he brought the man with him. Uncle Phil knows everything. That's how they started the story. They got the whole everything on Doc. They got everything on him. So Uncle Phil didn't go by himself with a check this time. He went with Jeffrey. And if you know about Jeffrey, that all he need to do is be there. And he over there raising his eyebrow, turning around and looking back at you like this to see if you know, let you know. All right, Jeffrey.
Big bouncer dude, like, hey, he's like, hey, big fella, calm down. You don't want to do that.
Hey, Jeffrey said, don't do that. And this is where things get interesting. Doc actually seemed like a pretty decent person. It turns out that Doc, he been in the streets, you know what I'm saying? And he had a partner to help build Zenith together, but he was
Lorenzo.
letting get their hands on the kids and where they going and all that stuff. But he heard, but after Will gave him that one piece of information, which was, you got that boy out of a gun charge. I need you to help me out of this.
Which I told you he was gonna blackmail him with that. I literally said he gonna blackmail.
I think that was the most that was telegraphed. Now that part, I won't fight against Adamas for that. But but you did say it. But I ain't think. But I thought it'd be.
I don't think that line was the one that hurt him the most. I think Phil can I can get rid of you. I don't have no problem. But the problem was, if it goes out, Will can't never get into college to play basketball.
He's got it now. Now Uncle Phil does have to think about Doc. I mean, not
Jeffrey
Doc.
Jeffrey will just end him. Ain't no problem. You should snitch. What?
He really would. He was ready to do it. He's like, big man. You don't want to do that move, bro. He's like, I'm letting you know now. It's like, don't go how you think it is if you do that.
I definitely would have liked to see that guy have tried so we can see how powerful Jeffrey is. Like he's like this shonen character. Like, you don't want to do that. I look like the servant, but I'm really Weiss out here. Y'all worried about Pierce, but I'm Weiss out here. So that for my Dragon Ball fans out there. So that being said, Uncle Phil is in a predicament. He don't know if he need to help Doc out but I feel like Doc is so smart. I mean, not Doc, but Uncle Phil is so smart. He know the legal stuff. He drawing up and writing up legal stuff all day. I think he's smart enough to know how to get out of the situation without really helping Doc. And he's gonna find out more about Doc. Does he really need this kind of help? Can we get this guy locked up? Hey, your boy that was running like brothers that's trying to blackmail you right now, he might just we might just have to lock him up. So that's just gonna have to be how we get out of this. You keep Zenith going. And you keep on getting these kids into school and do what you do and let somebody else catch you up. Or after Will gets out of college and he might be going to the league and it don't matter no more. Let's get it. So, but I just went in on this note so I can pass it to Zelmay. I'm just saying, I'm Viv. You caring and trusting because hey, you trust your son, but also a blast from the past came back, and she also was speaking a little bit too nice to your husband, right in the earpiece, right there. It's a lot of Jezebels on this show. Zelmay, take it away.
Hold up. Before we get into that, I would just like to throw in that this episode almost made me look at Doc like he wasn't that bad of a dude.
I didn't
Almost.
think that. I didn't believe
Almost.
that. I did not believe that he was a bad
No,
guy.
he's still not a good dude. No, he's still not a good dude. But like, I'm like, he had a little bit of a heart when he was like, bro, I couldn't let him take this to the streets. I couldn't let him take this hustle to the streets. Like, I ain't finna do that to them boys. But no, he still ain't a good dude. No, but he's not that bad in some aspects. But I mean, the fact that he did aim for Uncle Phil from the beginning is like, okay, look, now you ain't all the way good, but at least you have some degree of a heart. Some degree.
That's the part
Okay.
that hurt me. That's the part that hurt me about this situation. He didn't even like. I think that's what Phil's got. I mean, I think that's what Will's got to be thinking right now. Is like Doc didn't even really want me, even though I'm good, but he had a different aim for me, and it was to get with my uncle.
Okay, now we can go back to the Jezebel. Not that one.
The other Jezebel. That's it. That's what I'm saying. She was talking
She got
real
what she
nice.
wanted, but this other one over here, or she going for bigger fish?
I can't wait to see what happens.
It's
gonna
be nice working with you, Phil. By the way,
real nice.
Shout out to James, by the way. My man didn't want that job. He was like, bro, Phil, it's always you, man. I don't want this pressure. Like, nah, bro, I sacrificed this for you, so you got it, bro. This is take the ball. I gave you we are family. I gave you the ball, take it and run. So shout out to James. He looked like he acted his off for that little small scene. My man, like I don't get a lot of love in the show, but I acted myself in this episode. So he did.
Such a hater. James a hater, really.
And he just didn't see a way. He always looked at Uncle. You can tell he always respect Uncle Phil, like you the star, bro. And I'm just like the peon. So when you like, bro, it's on you, you're like, bro, I can't do this, Phil. It's always been you. I failed, dog. And then Uncle Phil like, nah, you got it. So he encouraged this boy, which was sweet, and made him look like old Uncle Phil, like you a star, Uncle Phil. That's what I'm talking about. But let's get into Carlton a little bit. Let's get into this guy right here. You see that look they give each other? We start the episode off with Carlton noticing that Connor is missing. He's not at school. He's nowhere. He has no clue where Connor is. Texting all over. Don't meet Connor. What happened to you? Why does my car have sand in it? What is going on? All of that. And here we go, a quick scene with Will where he tells Lisa that he told Carlton. I just want to add that in there that, yeah, I told Carlton to tell you that I trust my cousin. But then Carlton gets home. And we see that he, as we spoken about earlier, don't want to spend too much time on it, but he is with his mother and Connor is with his mother. And now they got this trying to get a story straight. And of course, the stories don't match at first. The stories don't match.
Hold up. Before we I need to just throw in the fact that Jeffrey ain't spit. He ain't spit for that because he's the one that orchestrated Connor and his mother coming over there. He ain't spit, but he was 100% right for doing it. Like I gotta throw that in there. He ain't spit for that, but he right for doing it because he's like, Carlton, you either gonna do this the easy way or you're gonna do this the hard way when you get exposed. So I'll shout out to Jeffrey. He ain't spit for that, but he right. All right, now you continue.
Yeah. Connor said he got robbed. Jeffrey said they got drunk. Connor looked at Carlton and said
Carlton said they got drunk. Yeah.
Carlton said they got drunk. He said they got robbed. Connor actually did the smart thing in this situation. He was like, listen, your story sounds way more believable than mine. Because if somebody actually jumped me, that means they would have jumped all of us, and then we have to, and your stuff would have been robbed. Why would they just rob me? And they didn't rob you. So he went with the lie. Carlton said, yeah, we got drunk. I went to see that girl. That girl you don't like, mama. I always had, by the way, Connor did the smart thing. If you ever got in trouble, I always had that girl your mama don't like. And tell her I went with her. She forget everything that she even conceived. His mama was lost after this, Joe Monte. His mama like, I told you I hate that. I told you I don't like her. Stay away from her. She work at CVS. You are better than that. She lost complete focus on the story. She didn't know what she just hate that to CVS.
A point of interest as well is how she talked about how she works hard all day. So we know we got the mom that really cares and the mom that's working real hard that can't really be with her son like that. So you can tell there's a different dynamics in parenting.
Yeah. And
I think and Connor knew that.
Yeah.
Like he was like, man, I better try and get on Miss Banks' side opposed to worrying about my mom because she ain't gonna give a damn when we get home anyway. She's probably about to have some wine and go about her business.
Yeah. And he knew he'll get out of trouble, but Carlton would be a little harder, and Carlton's mom would probably dig harder if the story don't really match. So he's like, yo, I lied. I got drunk. We got drunk. Carlton, he started getting lost, and we separated, and then I went and met with old girl you hate. Again, to your parents, I always tell her the girl you hate that she hate, your mom hate. I always go with it. Always works. And then Will catches Carlton with cum. That's that look. Carlton sees him. He's nervous. He will not really playing those games like that. And Will meets Carlton in his room. He's calling out Carlton. He's checking him. He's like, yo, I know you're doing them drugs. I know you're doing it. Tell me the truth. He start digging in drawers. And once he get to that one drawer in the middle of the room, my boy ran. He sprinted like the fastest track star Usain Bolt. He said, no, I lied, Will. I lied. I've been hanging around Connor, but I did not do drugs. He lied to this man's face, Joe. He lied to him straight in the eye. Straight in the eye, looked at him straight and just like, I ain't doing drugs no more.
And we'll know it too. We'll know he lying. That's the worst part. We'll know he lying.
Yeah, we'll know he lying. As soon as he went for that draw, he made sure he wasn't getting that draw though. By the way, I want to catch on this. I thought the initial beat between Will and Carlton was a little soft going in, but this episode raised it up. Get lying to your boy face to straight up. All the other stuff that's going behind the scenes between them two, like little shots they taking. Okay.
Carlton tried a low blow. He tried a low blow. Oh, you just mad about your coach situation and
this is finna be bad. Carlton done lied to his parents' face twice. He done lied to Will's face. He done lied to Jeffrey, even though Jeffrey, like, they all know he lying for the most part at some degree, and he done lied straight up to all their face. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah. And we see at the end of the episode, Connor and Carlton speak. We find out the whole truth that Carlton was asleep, so Connor and old boy from the last episode decided to take his car for a joyride until it ran out of gas. And then all of a sudden he was going on the beach and swimming, and he lost his father's thing that his mother was looking for, the watch, the really expensive watch, by the way, she said. And he was like, bro, you quitting? You done? And Carlton like, nah, what you mean? I just said we gotta be more careful because mom think we out here, I'm going for a run to de-stress. I'm really lying, so I need that itch. And kind of
we've lost them. We've lost them. We've lost Carlton. Like I already said, the downfall was happening. At this point, we done lost Carlton. My man is lying to everybody's face. He back on the stuff. He back with Connor, which surprised me that Connor did not set him up as far as we know, which is a bit shocking to me. I really thought he set him up, but he didn't even set him up.
Yeah, he took it. He's like, I take the heat.
We lost him, man. We done lost Carlton at this point. Like I said, at the beginning of the season, my man then went back for character development, and now he ain't the way he was in the beginning of the first season. He's a different Carlton, but in the same situation. So like it's such a dynamic for Carlton how he's transformed twice to where now he's like a mix of both. He's lying to everybody's face. He's back on that stuff, but it's because he feels more alone and by himself than he did at the beginning. But he does have a heart. Boy, this is wild.
Yeah. Shout out to by the way, I'm gonna go over Hillary real quick. All I gotta say is Hillary and Ivy look amazing. Look,
my baby.
That ass was out there. You got the wrong angle.
My baby Ivy.
I can't put that on YouTube now. I do got that screenshot, but it ain't going on YouTube. You know?
Hillary was not playing.
Lord have mercy, Ivy. You got me. Oh, Ivy, you got me.
Man, just use that picture for a thumbnail. If you got the right angle, use it as a thumbnail and say dissecting Hillary or something. Do a Zell theory, boy. That's gonna get about 30 to 300,000 views. You drop that shit tonight.
Yeah. I'm shocked by that because we all wrong. Ivy was like, cool, you had this event for your thing, cool. It just ain't got nothing to do with me. Do you, good girl? And I'm like, oh. Why did she never get in trouble?
Ivy would have been upset, but the fact that it's bringing it's so much benefit to this. Like you getting NFL football players to show up at that. Like, please, she getting so much publicity and stuff, and then she don't care.
Yeah.
Like as soon as and I'm sorry, as soon as I saw like the Chosen Anderson, like actual NFL Panther players coming, I was like, oh my gosh, like it's really
She
getting that
picked the
kind of.
real one too. She picked the good one, the Pro Bowl.
I was like, they actually went in for that. And shout out to Hillary being the new Will for Ashley because I finally been able to put that together. That
Yeah,
instead of
I
Will and
fuck with that
Ashley
too.
being close like they were in the original run of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, now it's Hillary and Ashley
Yeah.
having that dynamic and that closeness, that bond. Those who have it. Shout out to Jazz because Jazz he is officially missed the rebound. So it's he missed the rebound, bro. Like the shot was there, and because he didn't take it, he missed the rebound. Like he missed the shot first, and now he done missed the rebound. So now with the hot tub, it's over with. It's over with.
Man, but had Hillary fired that text off, that like good luck today. Jazz gonna say, "Hey, you pulling up?" That would have gave her
Yeah.
opportunity to say, "Yeah." So he wouldn't have been caught like
But
right
yeah,
on
that's
the
true.
free zone.
But the other problem is that Jazz was the one that messed up. At the end, I ain't gonna say throughout the whole thing. At the end, he messed up. He could have sent the message too instead of like sending out the bat signal like he got bust out with Will and even Ashley peeped out. Like instead of sending out this bat signal, you could have just been like, "Hey, appreciate you for everything you did." All they could have sent out anything. Instead, he just hoping that she shows up after you the one that broke off the relationship at the end. It's like, bruh, like
Yeah.
either way, he missed the rebound. And shout out to Lamarcus, he was there to pick up the pieces. And it's over. It's over. He got what he wanted. He picked up the pieces. He got his because the rebound was missed. The putback was missed, and he got the turnover. My boy got the turnover, and he scored. Oh, he scored. Oh, episode 10 is going to be a whole mess. My boy got the rebound and scored off the turnover. Oh, no.
By the way, shout out to Ashley for always being there. As soon as I saw her come up, I'm like, oh, she gonna move the plot further. And then you learn about how she was there to be the fifth for the football team, and then she did the little thing like as a queer black woman, and then fighting against racism. And then
They
she
had
she started
to throw that in there.
Yeah,
couldn't wait to throw that in there, Peacock.
And then she decided that she liked it real quick. Like, this is fun playing football. So I'm like, okay. But she was there to tell Hillary off, like, listen, girl, he's sending you a bat signal. He does not like being on Instagram. He is doing this so you see it. He see you in the chat. He see your name pop up. He know you're there. He's sending a bat signal, girl. I know you ain't over.
Dang, Jazz, you missed that rebound. Golly.
And then, by the way, shout out to Hillary and Lamarcus for lying. She like, I know I don't want you thinking that I did it just for you to support me or anything. I don't want you to feel it. And Lamarcus like, yeah, and I don't want you thinking I did this just to get you unless it works. Y'all both lying. Come on.
No, he was.
At least he flat out said it worked. At least he
that
said
was a
that.
player line. That was a player ass line.
Yeah, unless it works, of course. But he got that. But then shout out to all that, man. But then everything everybody else said. And then all of a sudden, like, we're going to end it with this. Hillary shows up to the party very late. Very late, by the way. And my man Jazz is doing the sad boy grind because you don't think the girl coming. See, but it's my party. I cannot be. The man was there for 2 hours just looking at the window, doing this the whole time. Never showing up. So he's like, dang, bro. All the rappers here, I got my boys. I got to look like I'm having a good time. And the whole time he really just faking it. But Hillary come in and she has no clue he's faking it. Even while he dancing with them, this is what he ended up doing. He looked like he's smiling. Even before this, I didn't get to steal right before this, but he was smiling and then he stopped instantly and looked back at the door looking for Hillary. And I was so hurt. I'm like, he really doing a sad boy grind on me thing when you in the club and you sad after you break up, but you really don't want to be there, but you just doing it to get your mind off. And then every time you look back hoping that she show up, and my man was like, dang, she didn't show up. And she like, I saw you dancing with the girl. I'm like, dang, it's so messed up.
The moment you miss the rebound and you know you ain't getting the ball back no more.
Man, I like man. But Uniqo, I think tell where they can find you.
UniqoWilliams.com, man. Go to UniqoWilliams.com. Find me.
Monroe, where can they find you?
Find me everywhere it says Monroe Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, as well as you can find us on the final prediction video of this season Make sure y'all keep a lookout for it. We going crazy with all the predictions. We throwing it all out there because this final episode is going to be fire. So we're putting it all out there. Make sure y'all come buy the merch and come see what we got to predict. You know your boy Nostradamus is going to out here tell you what's going to happen before it do.
Get that merch, give y'all a chance to get it. By the way, like I said, like and subscribe, all that stuff. You know, find me on all the overall 99s. Every one of them. I try to keep out some anime channel every Wednesday, entertainment channel every few days usually on Wednesday night, Thursday with casual conversation. This week was TV review talk, so we put it on this channel. Do you hear me? Uniqo Williams, you got all that stuff. All those channels, go follow us. We all over the place. But if here for your reviews, this is the channel for you. Remember to like and subscribe. And you might not know who we are, but soon you will. Theory videos coming out soon. We might have 2 or 3. Just letting you know. And a prediction video coming out next Tuesday or Wednesday. But like I said, soon you will. But until then, it's...
Who are these niggas?